Hi, I'm Mark Martin. I'm the Director of Louisiana Rehabilitation Services. Louisiana Rehabilitation Services is the state agency that provides vocational rehabilitation services to individuals with disabilities who would like to become employed. LRS is part of the Louisiana Workforce Commission. LRS is here to serve individuals with disabilities who have a barrier to employment, to maintain or obtain employment. Employment for people with disabilities is our #1 priority.
Vocational rehabilitation is a process with a number of steps, which include referral, application, eligibility determination, identification of an employment goal, development of an individualized plan for employment, IPE, services, successful employment, and post-employment services. LRS works with people with a wide range of disabilities. Some examples are amputation, back injury, blindness, brain injury, cancer, cerebral palsy, deafness, diabetes, hearing impairments, heart disease, intellectual disability, learning disabilities, mental illness in treatment, paraplegia, quadriplegia, alcoholism, or substance abuse in treatment, and many other disabilities.
Please keep in mind that to be eligible for vocational rehabilitation services, an individual must have a physical or mental disability and have difficulty obtaining or maintaining employment because of the disability, and need vocational rehabilitation services to prepare for, obtain, and maintain employment, and be able to benefit from vocational rehabilitation services in terms of an employment outcome. Currently, LRS is under an order of selection based upon the severity of disability. You must fall within the groups being served in order to receive services. Your counselor can provide additional information regarding the order of selection.
You should consider referring yourself if you have a disability and would like help to find or keep a job, either full-time, part-time, or even a few hours a week to start, and you're ready to pursue employment but need our help. Once you've referred yourself, you'll be assigned to a vocational rehabilitation counselor who will determine if you qualify for LRS services, and will help you assess your strengths and help you develop a goal. One of the most important parts of a consumer's rehabilitation is deciding on an employment goal and the services needed to reach this goal. The counselor will assist you in developing a goal through vocational guidance and counseling, and by gathering information. Sometimes this requires assessments, which may include vocational testing. Once a goal is chosen, an individualized plan for employment is developed by the counselor and consumer. This is a written document that identifies the consumer's employment goal, what services will be provided, and the length of time for those services. LRS services include vocational guidance and counseling, benefits counseling to help you determine how work will affect your SSI or SSDI benefits, transition services, which are school-to-work services for young adults, training to reach an employment goal, supported employment, assistive technology to help with accommodations for you to do your job, job placement and retention, post-employment services, support after you begin work. Some VR services are based upon your income.
Please remember that the services you will receive will be determined by you and your counselor. It will be based on your individual skills, needs, abilities, and your employment goal. All of the services and supports that you will need will be based on your employment goal. Your ability to participate and your efforts that you invest will increase your chance of success.
Everyone goes at a different pace. You might find a job very quickly, or you might spend time training for a career before you become employed. The services you receive may be very different from your neighbors. We want to help you find a job that is right for you. All of your information is confidential. We won't provide any other person or organization with information without your written consent, unless ordered by the court. Louisiana employers are also customers of LRS. We work with employers in our community to meet their staffing needs and help them find qualified candidates. This also helps ensure your success.
Job placement is one of our most important services we have here at LRS. We work with you to not only put you on the right bus, but the right seat on the bus. We will help you with develop your skills and abilities to come up with a knockout resume, superior interviewing skills, and references. Employers are looking for engaged employees, and we want to help you be that engaged employee so that you can have a chance at having a great career.
Every year, LRS helps more than 2,000 Louisiana citizens with disabilities find employment. All of the people you're about to meet received assistance from LRS. The services that they received from LRS resulted in employment, independence, and self-sufficiency.
I drive myself to work every day. I'm the receptionist here. I come in and I turn on the phones and I get ready for the day. What I like about my job is I get to interact with people all day long. Not only am I interacting with my coworkers, I do work in 2 different offices. Metairie 2 days a week and West Bank 3 days a week, so I get to see all the counselors, which I really enjoy. Made lots of good friendships, you know, going back and forth. And I get to see a lot of the clientele, you know. I'm the first person that they see, and when they call on the phone, I'm the first person that they're talking to, especially if they're just signing up. I take all their information, so I get hands-on experience dealing with the clients, which is great experience for me because, you know, if I do get the chance to be a counselor one day, I will kind of already know, you know, the kind of clientele that I would be dealing with, and you know, how to speak to them and how to handle different situations. That's what I really love about my job, just being around people. You know, it's exciting. I was a junior in high school, and I was approached by one of the counselors of LRS in school. They came to me and said, you know, oh, I'll be working with you one day. Well, I had no idea what she was talking about, but I ended up signing all the paperwork that needed to be signed, and my dad and I went to the interview with her, and she explained the entire process to us, how they could help with school and help finding a job. And you know, we didn't know LRS existed. We didn't know, you know, anything about the services. We were really hesitant actually in the beginning. But we, you know, we listened to everything she had to say, and we're like, you know what, let's just do it. So we did, and the first step was going to college. As soon as I graduated high school, she helped me with applying to school, finding the right school for me. I was able to live on campus because of LRS, and she helped me get a wheelchair to maneuver around school. You know, she was just such a big help. I didn't know how those 4 years were going to play out, but because of that, you know, I was able to do, you know, really well. When I got closer to graduation, we started talking about me driving. So we went and looked at vans, and we picked one out, and it already had the lift in it, and LRS did the van modifications. And, you know, I never thought that I would be able to drive, and that was the biggest deal to me because I had so much more freedom and independence, you know, and it was awesome that I got to do that. And I still drive, and the next step was finding a job. Well, you know, she helped me for about 10 months. We searched, you know, working side by side together, and she finally found something at LRS and called me and said, you know, we have a reception job open if you want to apply. You know, you have to go through the same process as everybody else, but, you know. So I did, and I got a call back, did the interview, got another call back, and said that I got the job. And I've been here for almost 2 years, and I love it. I love the people. I love what they do. I love getting to work side by side with them, learning all the new things. And it's constantly changing all the time. And, you know, I like that in a way because it, you know, it keeps me on my toes, and I like it so much that I want to go back to school and become a rehab counselor myself. So in a way, I've kind of gone full circle.
I was diagnosed with cerebral palsy as a child, and I came to LRS for vocational rehabilitation services after high school. They provided me with tuition assistance, and I received a bachelor's degree in social work from Northwestern State University. And then after I graduated, they helped me with job placement assistance, and that's how I got my job with the Central Louisiana Intertribal Vocational Rehabilitation Program, where I work with American Indians with disabilities and help them with vocational rehabilitation services. I work directly with consumers and staff to help them come up with a vocational rehabilitation plan and a goal for their employment, how to gain and maintain employment. I really like my job. I enjoy it. It's really what I've always wanted to do.
My name is Danny Williams, and my business is music publishing and music producing, and the name of the business is Bo's Belly Music, LLC. And how I got all of this is through LRS, a great program that teaches you about writing a business plan and learning a lot about business. With the grant that they provided, I was able to purchase everything I needed for all equipment, all microphones, and etc. But the most valuable thing of this program is the confidence that it gives you in knowing that you can do a business, get a business going. And I'm very proud of the whole outcome of this. In 2008, I won this Grammy with my band, the Terrence Simeon and the Zydeco Experience. And it was then, thereafter, we started writing more and more material, and we've fortunately wrote songs for the movie The Lucky One and The Princess and the Frog Disney film, and thereafter just continue to write more and more music for commercials and so forth. If it wasn't for LRS, I wouldn't have gone this far. And how I know it is because the things that I learned through LRS. I would recommend LRS for everyone because it's an amazing program, and I don't think I would have won this beautiful Grammy if it wasn't for LRS. So please seek LRS out, and I promise it's gonna make a difference in your life.
They've done so much for me, and working here, I see how much they do for other people. I hear it, you know, we get people calling just they want to say thank you to their counselors, or they'll get thank you cards in the mail. I mean, they really are making a big difference in people's lives.
Thanks for watching this video. For more information, go to our website, laworks.net.